Okay, we will ask our first officer to power up the aircraft with APU power. So he'll follow the tutorial sheet almost to the letter and get the machine alive. Electrical power up with APU.
Battery 1 armed, master caution button pressed. Done and dusted. Standby electrical inverter 2 arm. Standby generator 2 arm. Cockpit emergency lights arm. Cabin lights selected on. Navigation lights on as per command. No smoking signs selected on. 4 disarmed. Fuel left fuel pump on selected on. APU armed.
Okay, that's the APU start procedure, so we'll wait. He'll put the generators online and we'll be ready to go.
Connecting APU generator. Anti-skid active now. Auto spoilers switched on. Spoiler yellow hydraulic system on. Spoiler green hydraulic system on. IRS 1 position is set to align. IRS 2 position is set to align. Air compact left off. Air compact 2 off as per command. Ram air shut. Hydraulic AC pump on. Hydraulic power transfer switched on. Master caution button pressed. Electrical power up complete. Captain APU started ready for pre-flight checklist.
Okay, that's done. We've got a live cockpit. Now we'll just enter the flight details into the FMC and we'll be ready for boarding as well as pre-flight checklist and get going. So we can request boarding because MCE interacts via voice control with GSX. Simon, request boarding. Here they come. They'll open the cargo doors automatically, and on the front the cabin door will open automatically as well. There we go. That one's done. The cargo doors are starting to open now without me touching anything, so I'll start programming and we'll get going. Cabin crew, close doors.
Okay, close the doors as instructed, Cap.
Ground, close cargo doors. There we go. I forgot I have to actually establish contact with the ground crew before I can ask them to do anything. Silly me. Anyway, we are ready to go. We'll do one checklist just to show how it works. You can customize the checklist. You can create your own checklists, and MCE First Officer will read it for you. It's totally customizable, and it works really well with this aircraft. For me in particular, who had no idea what the cockpit of a 146, or in this case an Avro RJ100 looked like. So this is all the help I can use, definitely. Pre-flight checklist.
Yep, let's go ahead with the checklist. Pre-flight checklist. Parking, brake.
Set.
Oxygen.
Tested 100%.
Battery.
On.
Standby. Inverter.
Off.
Definitely checked. Off, but what checklist states is different. Correct checklist setting is armed, standby, generated.
Whoops. Off. Off.
It's obviously off. Shall I stress? What checklist states is different. It's supposed to be armed, generated, 1 and 4.
Post checklist.
Checklist is on hold on your request.
Okay, as you've seen, I have given a couple of wrong answers, and the first officer has actually checked the position of the buttons or the switches and actually corrected me. So it all works. It is a functioning first officer to actually help out with anything you have. So we'll keep going. Set.
APU and generated.
Set.
Your dampers 1 and 2.
On.
Autopilot master switches.
On.
Avionics master switches.
On.
Anti-skid switch. Automatic spoilers.
Armed.
Pack switches.
Off.
RAM air switch.
Shut.
APU air.
Set.
Hydraulic AC pump.
On.
Hydraulic PTU switch.
On.
Navigation lights.
On.
Flight instruments.
Checked.
Flight annunciators.
Tested.
Pre-flight checklist complete.
Departure runway is 23 right. We're going to Lima Foxtrot Papa Golf.
Destination airport is Lima Foxtrot Papa Golf. Do you agree?
Yes.
Cheers.
Before start procedure.
Okay, setting up for engine start and pushback. Flight director enabled. Seatbelt warning lights on. Beacon lights selected on. Fuel all fuel pumps on as per command. Hydraulic AC pump off. Brake fan disengaged. Pumps on, ready for engine start.
Okay, we're ready at this stage. We should be reading the before start checklist. We'll skip that and we'll go ready for pushback and perform engine start. Cockpit to ground.
Do you require any assistance, boss?
Ground request pushback to the right. There comes my ground crew. All by voice control. Engine start procedure.
Setting packs for engine start. APU lead off. Air compact left switched off. Air compact 2 off. Packs set ready for engine start.
Okay, at this stage we need
Departure
to
check completed. Bypass pin
turn on the
inserted.
engine anti-ice and we're ready to go.
Release parking brakes.
Release parking brake.
Got it, parking brake released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start that wheel.
And while we watch our ground crew pushes back, our first officer will start the engines.
Starter cutout, engine 1.
Start engine 3.
Engaging starter, engine 3. Start valve open, engine 3.
Rotation.
N2.
Here we'll see the
Fuel flow, engine 3.
Ignition.
first officer applies fuel. We check the parameters. All is going well. While we're doing that, pushback has completed. We are ready to go. And we're going to go with the after start flow. This time we'll do the after start flow without anti-ice because there's no need. And that will culminate with flight controls check, which is rather handy. After start flow.
Connecting to engine power and preparing for taxi. Hydraulic AC pump on. Hydraulic pump selected on. Hydraulic pump on as per command. Brake fan auto. Generator 1. 4 switched on. Disconnecting APU generator. Master engine start off. Start select to off. Pitot and heater to on. Window heat selected on. Pitot heat on. Bleed engine 4 selected on. APU air bleed on. Air compact left on as per command. Air compact 2 on. Ready for the flight control check. Control stick right, aileron up, left, aileron down. Control wheel left, aileron up, right, aileron down. Control stick centered. Elevator up.
Okay, we're ready to go. We'll skip the before taxi checklist and we'll go straight to the taxi procedure, and we'll get underway. Flaps 18.
Got it. Flaps 18 selected.
Okay, here come the flaps. Now we'll get the first officer to give us to set the MCP. Select speed 140.
Selecting speed 140.
Set flight level 240.
Setting flight level 240.
Okay, while our first officer's doing that, we'll get going. Release parking brake.
Yeah, parking brake released.
Okay, we'll start taxiing to the active runway and get this show on the road. Okay, we are ready to go. Runway entry procedure.
Transponder T8RA. Landing lights on as per command. Lights on. Ready for takeoff.
Okay, as you see, it is very simple when you have a smart piece of software like MCE is. Reads positions of the switches, allows you to actually have a proper interaction with a two-man crew. There's no gimmicks. If the switch is enabled by the developer of the aircraft itself, then chances are MCE will be able to read it. Anyway, here we go. We're ready to get going. If I could keep it on the center line, would be very helpful.
$80 knots.
80 knots.
V1.
V1. Rotate. V2. Positive rate.
Gear up.
Gear coming up. Gear up and secured.
Flaps up.
Yep, flaps coming up.
After takeoff, low.
Bleed air engine 1 switched on. Air bleed engine 2 selected on. Flaps I do confirm, Captain. Bleed air engine 3 on. APU air bleed off. APU turned off. Past transition level. Hydraulic power transfer off. Ready for checklist.
Okay, as you can see, it even read what the transition level was here, and it's set up the aircraft for the after takeoff process. So we're pretty much clean and ready to fly. If I could fly the damn thing, I'll be that would be most helpful. But as you can see, I am a rather lousy pilot. If it wasn't for my first officer, I doubt I'll get off the ground. So it definitely is money well spent, and it adds to the fun factor of this. But as you can see, the QualityWings Avro RJ100 is a very nice piece of kit, and combination with a voice first officer makes it all the more enjoyable. You probably heard two voices there on departure. The QualityWings 146 actually does have its own recorded voices for speed readouts, etc., etc. I haven't disabled that, so you just get two voices in there. Your first officer's double checking that and reading the V speeds for you. All the better, I say. So anyway, that is that for my little test. I'll continue going, and I'll until next video. Goodbye.